Donald Trump is making history again, not just as president, but by moving his second inaugural ceremony indoors. With dangerously freezing temperatures gripping Washington, D.C., Trump has prioritized safety while delivering a memorable event. But what does this mean for the iconic traditions of Inauguration Day? And how are his supporters reacting? Once again, welcome to Ziva News Videos. President Donald Trump's inaugural address on the 20th of January will take place indoors, he has confirmed, due to the dangerously cold weather forecast next week in Washington. The address and other speeches will now take place inside the U.S. Capitol's rotunda, rather than outside the building. The inaugural parade and all three inaugural balls will also be held indoors at Washington's Capital One Arena, about 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers away. The last president to be sworn in indoors was Ronald Reagan in 1985. When cold weather also plagued the U.S. Capitol. In a statement posted to his Truth social media platform, Trump said that he does not want to see people hurt or injured in any way amid the freezing temperatures. It is dangerous conditions for the tens of thousands of law enforcement, first responders, police K-9s, and even horses, as well as hundreds of thousands of supporters. In any event, if you decide to come, dress warmly, he added. The Capital One Arena will also be open for a live viewing of the inaugural address. Trump, who has a rally planned there on Sunday, said he would visit the arena after being sworn in at the Capitol. A planned parade will now take place in a modified form. It is unclear whether it will now take place inside. Extreme cold has been forecast in Washington, D.C. on Inauguration Day. Temperatures are expected to hit a low of -11 degrees Celsius, 12 degrees Fahrenheit, and a high of -5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. With wind chill factored in, the temperature will feel significantly colder. The weather forms part of a larger polar vortex that will send temperatures plummeting across the U.S. Everyone will be safe, everyone will be happy, and we will, together, make America great again, Trump wrote. Ahead of the inauguration, organizers had said that about 220,000 tickets would be distributed to watch the events on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. Those without tickets would also have been able to view the ceremonies on the National Mall. Alternate plans will now be required for those visitors and the tens of thousands of others expected in the city. I think people should be able to make their own decisions. One man planning to attend the inauguration told the media they should dress warmly to come out because it's a historical event, and it should be outside. Another supporter said of Trump,
"Have a new president who's going to turn the clock back to the old days, without women's protection, without planet protection, without protection for the poor."
I would stand in the cold weather to support what he's going to do, what he did in the past, and what he's going to do in the future. Trump said that other inaugural events, including his rally on Sunday and 3 separate official inaugural balls on Monday evening, would take place as planned. The move indoors means a much more limited capacity at Monday's swearing-in for Trump, who is known to closely track attendance figures at his public events. After his first inauguration, he claimed 1.5 million people had attended the National Mall. But crowd size experts said the numbers were about a third of the estimated 800,000 to 1 million people who attended Barack Obama's one in 2009. Only about 1,000 people attended Joe Biden's inauguration on the Capitol grounds because of COVID-19 restrictions. In 1841, then-President William Henry Harrison, 68, gave the longest inauguration speech in U.S. history in cold, wet conditions. He caught a cold and subsequently pneumonia and died exactly 1 month later, making his presidency the shortest in U.S. history. As Donald Trump's second inauguration adapts to extreme weather, one thing is clear. This day will be remembered not just for the cold, but for the resilience and determination of those who made it happen. What do you think of this unprecedented move? Will this set a new standard for future inaugurations? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on this historic event.